to do with it. Don't know what to do with it, you ought to lose it. But I'm thinking we ought to have a hand here so that, you know, you get that third hand when you need it. I want to especially thank my sorority sisters because I wasn't able I wasn't able to be with you all today because the last time I couldn't come, I haven't figured out the language yet. Let me put it that way. I had an operation for a breast cancer. And you know how you just wake up one day and you say, there's a lump. And it's like, there's a lump. And then that's why you have friends. And you say, honey, would you mind feeling my tit for me? And most people will do that no matter what. And so it was like, that's a lump. And then we went to my surgeon and she said, it ought to come out. I couldn't have agreed more. And clearly he couldn't have, you know, it wasn't going to squeeze out. And so she was saying, well, I can take the lump out and then you can have chemotherapy and radiation. Or I can take the breast off and then you don't have to be bothered. Well, I'm 74 years old. So whatever that breast had done,
Oh, wait.
The mic.
Hello?
But nobody can tell, you know, you're not missing it, and so nobody's missing it, so you just go on and that's, you know, what you're trying to do, you're just trying. So almost everybody in this room, somebody will know somebody who had a breast cancer. And we have to remember that men have breast cancers also. And so if you're feeling a lump and your friend, you ask your friend, you know, how is this? Honey, they're gonna say, oh, it's a lump. You gotta make a decision. So I just had it taken out. And that, of course, takes up a lot of time. But it also means right now, for me, that I have to rest. And the main thing is, you know, I need 7 hours of sleep. And there's just nothing harder to get than 7 hours. It really is. And so I got up this morning. I hate breakfast. I think it's God's trick on us. I got up and I ate breakfast and then I went back to bed, but it was raining. And so I thought, oh, nobody's going to be a Joe Beth anyway. So I want to...
Wrong.
I want to thank all of you for coming out and sharing. A good cry is, without taking up a whole lot of your time, it's a strange book. Well, I'm losing language because there are things that are wrong that we use. Like death does not work. We keep talking about death, but everything that we have on earth really just transitions. Nothing is dead. It just becomes something else.
Right.
And I was laughing because my mommy's gone, as most of you know, but mommy gave me, you see, we were never rich. Mommy gave me these earrings, and they're diamonds because she knew that I liked diamonds. And so it was a birthday gift. And thinking about, which is why I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, what is a diamond? It's not a dead rock. It's something, it's a person who, being under the earth, has transitioned.
Yes.
And has become something else. And I'm sure that all of us in this room, we've kicked a rock as we go down the street. Some of the rocks we don't pay any attention to. But some of the rocks we pick up. And the rock kind of says something. And we kind of hold it or we put it in our pocket. And we keep it because somehow or another, the rock is meaningful. And I always think that that's somebody who is transitioning and is talking to us. Does that make, put me in. So I had a dear friend, I'm a Fisk University graduate, and I had a dear friend, Walter Leonard, for those of you who know this. And Dr. Leonard and his wife Betty were dear friends. And Dr. Leonard had a stroke, and it got to the point that Betty, his wife, could not take care of him. She was feeling bad about that. But I don't think you should feel bad about people you can't take care of, because I think you do the life, and then you have to let somebody else do the transition. That somebody else would be, you know, Jesus or whatever you believe in, because you can't do it. So she had to send him off to, or not send him off, but she let him go to a home. And so she called me because she knows that I love Walter. And she said, well, we're losing Walter. And I was very sad, and I thought, well, I should write something while I'm sad. And so this is what started the Good Cry Table with this, it's called Heritage. See? It's called Heritage because everybody leaves something, and everybody becomes something else, if you pay attention. Am I making?
Yes, ma'am.
Heritage. The folk here are old. There are wheelchairs and people struggling to push them. There are sad-eyed people looking up from beds they cannot stretch out in. And some simply cannot move their heads. All will become something precious. Sapphires, emeralds, rubies, which will be discovered by others, by other explorers who will polish and shape the stones. And we will wear them, never knowing whose loved ones we have embraced.
Yes.